Well, hello everybody, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll be heading to the Fraser Valley to test out an APS-C camera. I know it's not normally what I use. It's a different change for me from full-frame Sony, but I do love the Fuji system, and the GFX was just too limiting as far as focal length and the size of the lenses, so we're going to go back to APS-C and test some different Fuji systems for me, which is not something I'm used to shooting an APS-C, so we'll take it out for a spin and see how it goes. Please enjoy the video, everybody. Like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you have some input. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the video. Well, morning everybody. Welcome to another video. It's 8:30, 8:40, something like that, and I am off to Langley to meet Steve again, Lens of Steve. And we are headed to the Chilliwack River Valley, so let's get in the car, make the drive to Langley, and see you there. Alright, we have arrived in Chilliwack Valley. Stopped at our first little stop here. See the river behind me, Chilliwack River. Make our way into the valley a little later, but Steve's got this spot that he says he always stops at, so we're gonna find a little clearing, find a nice spot. And yeah, some nice clouds. Beautiful morning so far. The water's really high right now. You can see you can't even get down to the rocks. Fine. You could, but not easily. There's a spot there. I might try to go down. Let's see. Otherwise, we're going to set up here and do some kind of long exposure work or something and see what we can figure out. I don't have that many filters for these Fuji lenses yet, so see what we can work out though. Alright, I made my way down here. I'm going to set up here and do a long exposure. Some nice layers right now. You've got the darks in here, and then it kind of leads up into the clouds. Those peaks covered in the clouds. All set up here. All right, what I did here, trying to do as long exposure as I can. So I've got the 10 to 24 on because I have a polarizer for that. Polarized it, had to go all the way down to f22, which I know is ridiculous, but to get the shutter speed down to a second. What I'm going to do, I've used that exposure for the water, and then I'm going to do a second exposure at f11 for the trees and everything in the back, and then I'm just going to blend those two. So see how it turns out. If it's not too bad, here's what I cut to. Steve was saying the last time he was here, they were shooting some stuff, and a guy approached them and said, "Look, there's a deer, there's a deer." And they said they weren't interested. And then when they kind of looked at the guy, he had his manhood out. And Steve just thanked me for not reliving that moment for him, which I was glad to oblige. So anyway, hopefully that shot turned out not bad. Back to the car. All right, try that again. We stopped here at this bridge. Got this beautiful scene in front of us with this flowing creek, and it's got a kind of a nice glowing light on it. And yeah, just a nice forest scene. The river kind of meanders back into the frame. And I did an exposure blind just because it's this is very bright. I was getting a highlight clipping warning, so I took 3 bracketed shots, and we've yet to get hit because this is a pretty busy road and people come flying down here. So, but anyway, hopefully it turned out half decent. And if it did, here's what I captured. All right, so we stopped on the side of the road here. Sorry about that truck that went by. We've got some beautiful peaks. It's Mount Cheam, I believe, behind me here, up in the trees. You can see it. Sorry, it's back this way in the back here. And yeah, we threw on the 70 to 300. Did a couple shots, one at 70 and a couple at 300. And yeah, it looks nice with the mountains and the clouds in front of them right now. So here's that shot now. So we're in this little kind of, I don't know where the fuck Steve's got me here, but there's this really neat little kind of a boggy area, and it almost reminds me of Caddo Lake in Texas, which I've never been to, but I've seen many photos of. So threw these 70 to 300 on, and just kind of punched into some of these shots, working a bit with the reflections on the water and trying to get some sort of rhyme or reason to it. But it's a neat spot with the fog kind of rolling in. So we're gonna try to make something work, and if something does work out, and here's what I made work. So we're just kind of making our way on one of these little side roads here. I don't even know where we're going, but look at this awesome peak that we found out here. Look at all in here. It's just gorgeous up in here. So we're just going to keep making our way in here. And I don't know where the heck we are. We figure we're almost near the start of the Mount Baker area, which must mean we're fairly close to the border, but I don't know. We don't know exactly where we are. We went into Chilliwack and now we kind of came back behind. But look at these peaks. They're just gorgeous. With the fog. And then even back here, there's some more beautiful peaks back in here. I don't know what they are though. You can see it in the middle there. It's tough to see, but I figure we'll go a little bit further, but yeah, this is beautiful right here right now. All right, we finally made our way in here a little bit further, but I think this is as far as we can go. It's starting to get really overgrown. Here is not too bad right here, but as soon as we got around this corner, it kind of, yeah, just started to become overgrown. So we're going to stop here, but we are going to take this shot while we're here. Looks absolutely spectacular. Okay, so we made our way up here a little bit further on foot and came up to this beautiful spot. Look at these peaks, they're just amazing. They're just amazing. We still don't know where we are exactly. Especially this one here. It's got such interesting textures in it. I don't know why. It's just really nice black rock with the white snow on it. It looks beautiful. But this whole range in here is just awesome. And there's another one back here. Well, I took photos of all these, so I'll post them for you to see. But yeah, even this one back here. It's still behind the tree there. I think you can see it or not. It's kind of blown out by the sky. Hold on, let me get it adjusted. Yeah, back there. Catching really nice light right now. So anyway, we snapped a few of these and they turned out anyway half decent. Here's what I captured now. Alright, so we made our way back around here. We are now down back on the Chilliwack River. Going in a spot that's recommended by Steve here to shoot the rapids and the forest across the way. This is actually near the rapids campground, so I'm going with his recommendation. So we'll go down and see what it looks like. Alright, so we're here doing some long exposure photography on the river. Lots of water right now, so using like a 10-second exposure or something like that. Did a couple. I did one looking this way at that mossy branch, and I did one kind of where Steve's looking to. And I'll throw those on the screen for you now. Here they are. Alright, anyway, we're going to move to a spot a little further down here. Clouds and that are really nice right now, so we've been, like I said, fooling around with some long exposure stuff, So unfortunately, this is the spot that he wanted to go, but it's under 2 feet of water, or more. And we could stand down on the boulders. I don't know if it would be worth it, though. Sure what it looks like down there. Yeah, these trees. Oh, look at the eagle. Oh, he just went behind the trees. Shoot. He was coming straight at us, but ducked into the... We'll experiment. Alright, we called this one from here. We can't get down to where we want to get to. And it's not worth getting in the river. Not at this volume. Alright, see where else we can find to go. Well, unfortunately we found nowhere else to go that day, so that was the end of the video, and thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell your friends about the video, and we'll see you next time.